What's good, y'all? This your man, Ced Wines, Beatsbyced.com. Welcome to the podcast, Beatsbyced Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying, to the channel. Hold on, let me turn just a little bit. There we go. I had to turn the music down so y'all can hear me talking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear me talking. Yeah, like I said, man, like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know what I mean? This season on Beats by Ced Podcast, you know what I'm saying? This is season 2. You know what I mean? And I'm doing things a little differently. I'm doing things a little differently because I want to talk about, just not the music business per se. I want to just try to help artists in other areas as well, because it's dealing with the music industry is one thing, and the woes and the grind and stuff like that, but also there's other things outside our life that does affect us from being the most for being the most dynamic artist, better person, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that does stunt or hold back our creativity because we're thinking about other things on the outside that just, that just hindering us from being able to move forward, with our music career, you know what I mean? And I can contest to that, right? I can definitely contest to that with a lot of things that happened within my life, you know what I'm saying, that, I had to step back, come back, you know what I'm saying, and I did that a few times, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say this, this episode is definitely dedicated to letting go, right? Letting go of the past. And I say that because a lot of us artists, right? If you're an artist or creator, we put a lot of our pain in our music, right? We put a lot of our emotions on pieces of paper. We sing it, you know what I mean? Some of us do sing it, some of us rap it, some of us, whatever, hoop and holler, you know what I'm saying? Some of us, we write it, right? We write it in poetry, we write it in books and stuff like that. And we hope that whoever reads it, they can feel our pain and they can understand that. And a lot of that, because, it does help, because even though we're not necessarily directly talking to someone about it, but it's like we sharing this with the world in a sense, right? So the world could understand, and also people can relate, right? And hopefully that would help someone, or hey, that would somebody say, man, you know what? I'm going through the same thing. But even then, sometimes, man, we be just holding on to shit. You know what I'm saying? And as artists, we hold on a lot of stuff that people just don't really understand. And I battle with that over the course of my life, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really have too many outlets to do. I didn't want to smoke and drink and nothing like that, you know what I mean? Excessively, right? But, I used the music to hide what I was going through. I used the music to hide my anger. I used the music to hide my pain. And even though I put it out there for the world, I felt like the world still wasn't listening, or the people that I was trying to convey it to, still wasn't listening. And as artists, as artists and creative people, we go through that, right? Because we honestly, it's an outcry. We crying out, you know what I'm saying? We literally crying out to try to, get the attention and get the, maybe some point to getting the help, right? And then, we start blaming other people. So, artists, I just want to say, man, listen, you have to do your best to let all that go. You can, it's definitely putting on the music one thing, but maybe you need to, maybe it's you need to, the person that, or the people that you're having this gripe with, or you want to say it to, you probably need to go ahead and build up the courage and the nerve to go ahead and say it, because don't wait. You know what I mean? Don't wait. You can do that today. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know what I mean? You can do that today. Do it today. And just let the chips fall where they may. Trust me. I say the same thing. You know what I mean? And I let a lot of things go. I say for myself, I let a lot of things go. I forgiven myself for what I've said to people, what I've did in my past relationships, what I, you know what I'm saying, the type of man I was, the mindset I had, you know what I'm saying. I definitely deeply apologize to the people that I probably possibly hurt and said some questionable things that, ultimately didn't mean to say. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately didn't mean to say, but I did say it. And I forgiven myself, and I hope the person I, apologize to, hope that person these people do forgive me as well. And all I can do is just move on. That's the best thing I can do. Either, move on. My mindset now is, hey, listen, my mindset is, hey, I've forgiven myself. I did my due diligence to reach out and apologize and for my mistakes and whatever like that. Now, after I did that, if the person don't forgive me, or they still have this type of grudge against me, or this type of hurt against me, hey, you got to take that up with God, or the gods, or the universe. You got to take that up with them, or him, or her. You know what I'm saying? Because I done did what the gods done asked me to do. I done did what the universe led me to do. And I did it with the fullness and I did it with the fullness of my heart. And I was very, very sympathetic and very sincere. If you can't, if you can't forgive me for some apparent reason, or you still holding this grudge, then you got to take that up with God, man. You got to take that up with God. And that's how I move forward. That's how I move forward. You know what I'm saying? I can't, either we're going to work on our relationship, work on we're going to start working on getting, working on a relationship on a new path, or, hey, we'll definitely, go our separate ways and be in deuce out. It is what it is. And you go on and you go on and be like on some shit. Well, I ain't ever gonna forget what said and stuff like that. Hey, listen, take that up with God. That's between you and God, because I have nothing to do with that no more, because I done forgave myself and I done did what the universe asked me to do, and did it with the bottom of my heart. So, artists, sometimes, man, you could just got to go in that mindset and have that same thing. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Because I know sometimes there's a lot of stuff that y'all be trying to convey, trying to get out there and let the world hear, but let the world hear it, and it's still kind of still in here. You know what I'm saying? Still in here. It's still in here. And you might just go ahead and say it to the person or to the people that, that might have hurted you, or said some things, unquestionable things, and tell them how you feel. Just tell them how you feel. And then, let the gods guide you. Let the universe guide you. You know what I'm saying? And let them speak for you. That's the best way I can tell you. That's the best advice I can tell you. And then once you do that, just let it go. Let it go. Move on. If they don't want to forgive you, or if they still want to hold some type of grudge, let them take that up with God, man. That's the best thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing wrong with, putting your pain and putting your hurt in your art. Matter of fact, a lot, I recommend it, because a lot of times that's when the best music come out of you. That's when the best come out of you, when you in pain, right? Pain makes you stronger. When we work out and shit like that, man, and it hurts. It really hurts. Your muscle hurt, man. You aching and stuff, but it's gonna make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because after the pain go away, now you're stronger. Now you're gonna feel strong. You're gonna feel a little better. You know what I'm saying? Your muscles gonna look like it's tightened up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you go in and do it again. You know what I mean? So, don't run from the pain. You know what I'm saying? Don't run for the pain. Yeah, put it down on paper. Definitely make you feel better. But definitely anything that you need to address, man, find some help to address that. Because as artists, I already know, man, we deal with a lot, especially a lot of you artists that really actually doing things. You know what I'm saying? That this is your full-time career. This is your career. Like, you do this full time. We got a lot of artists out here doing it part time. You know what I'm saying? They working full-time job and doing it part time, and they already and those type of artists already got enough on their plate. Now imagine you doing this full time. It's a lot on your plate. You probably got quite a bit of people taking care of you. I mean, I'm sorry, you got you taking care. You got a lot of people that you taking care of. So it's a lot of pressure, man, and you trying to find outlets to to calm the noise, to drown out the noise, to calm the stress and everything like that. So a lot of your artists result to smoking excessively, drinking excessively, doing drugs excessively, or having sex excessively. You know what I'm saying? And you think that that's going to get rid of it? Nah, because once you start doing these type of activities and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Once you start doing these type of activities and stuff, that's my son coming in here. Every time I got a saw on the door, but every time you start doing these crazy activities, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to help. It's not going to help. It's going to hurt, actually, because you're hurting yourself. You're hurting your body. You're hurting whoever you're in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? Your business partner, whatever, because whatever you're trying to go dealing with, and it's just not enough to drown out the noise and try to drown out the pain, but thinking that's going to heal you. You know what I'm saying? So artists, I definitely do feel you. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely with y'all because trust me, I was there at some point. You know what I'm saying? I was there. You know what I mean? And me still feeling hurt, and I try to put in my music, but I still had the pain. You know what I'm saying? I still had the pain, so it helped for that moment, but it didn't help for the long run. And once you start, dealing with that, guess what? You can now you can go back and address that pain and write about and sing about that pain again without feeling hurt. You know what I'm saying? Now you singing about it, or you creating that music or that artwork with, what I'm saying, with excitement, because now because you excited that I overcame this. You know what I'm saying? I overcame this. I'm better. I'm better than ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than ever, man. I'm making brand new music. I look great. I sound great. You know what I'm saying? I got a better girlfriend or a better boyfriend or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, so you start, things start getting better. So when you do address what happened in the past, you look back on like, man, I done came a long way, and you be proud of yourself that you went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? But went through that. So just remember, artists, you know what I'm saying, and producers, whatever, producers, listen, you going through something, man, talk to somebody. Definitely talk to somebody. Then, nobody really, talk to y'all like this. Everybody on the internet talk about what artists should do and that they should market, whatever. Yeah, that's that. Yeah. But nobody really talked about how y'all, what we go through up here, what we go through in here. You know what I'm saying? These are like the most important two things. The mind and the heart is the most important two things that we have. And a lot of us do wear our heart on our sleeves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do be in our head too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve like that because I'm not emotional, but I do be in my head so much. And I'm learning to not do that. And the music has helped. You know what I'm saying? The music has helped. You know what I mean? But me getting my body together, you know what I'm saying, has really, really, really did amazing wonders for me and for my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, if all that fails, man, man, hit that gym, do some activities. You know what I'm saying? Hit that gym, man, do some activities, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And continue to write. Never stop writing. Never stop making music. You know what I'm saying? Continue. You know what I mean? Continue. I just took a choice to step back just a little bit to focus on other things, the area in my life. So when I come back to the music again, man, I'm stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? So when I come back, I'm gonna be a fucking beast. I'm gonna look great, which I'm looking good. I'm gonna look good. I'm gonna sound better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be better. My beats gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So 80 grand definitely gonna be better than ever. You know what I mean? Shout out to Curve, shout out to Hope, Trilly, JK. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all, your artists, just make sure you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? That's your mind, body, and spirit, and let shit go, man. Do your best to let it go because, like I said, man, we weren't about if people gonna forgive us and stuff like that. No, say what's on your mind, go ahead and get it out and let the chips fall where they may. If you know what I'm saying, if you just went through a breakup and you know what I'm saying, and you said some questionable things and you know what I mean, hey man, and you do your best to apologize, whatever, and she ain't trying to hear it or he ain't trying to hear it, just move on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She got to deal with God on that. He got to deal with God on that. You feel better. You move on. Ain't no sense of keep dwelling on whether, oh my God, did he forgive me? You know what I'm saying, for what I said and what I did, or did she forgive me when I said what I did? It is what it is, man. Apologize with the fullness of your heart and be sincere and move forward. That's the best thing you can do. That's the best thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? And if then still put it in your music. But ultimately, man, just move forward. Because I know, like I said, a lot of artists, we wear our heart on our sleeves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us be in our head. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my advice for y'all, man, especially for my young artists, especially for my young artists. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, make sure y'all take care of yourself. Y'all be great. Y'all be good. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know what I mean? If it's definitely resonate with you, man, hey, man, send me an email, beatsbyced@gmail.com. We can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're going through, trust me. I'm went through some shit this past 3 years, and man, I'm pulling myself right up out of here. Nobody's helping me but me. Nobody's helping me but me. You know what I'm saying? it damaged me, but it didn't break me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm healing up. My body is getting healed. My mind is getting healed, man. And man, dog, I'm a dangerous motherfucker. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm a dangerous motherfucker. And a lot of people that wrote me off, a lot of people that did write me off, the ones that some of them that did write me off, some of them that did don't believe me, some of them think that I am not of value as a man or whatever case may be, you fucked up. I'll just tell you that. You know what I mean? And that's the attitude that you gotta have, man. You know what I'm saying? And you prove through your actions and shit. And you let the motherfucker know, yo, you fucked up. You really fucked up for writing me off. You really fucked up, and you had that mindset, especially my men, especially my dudes, man. But all y'all, man, men and women, everybody, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a few people, man, that's going to write you off. You know what I mean? I'm going to do another episode about that, you know what I mean? The write-off, you know what I mean? So, hey, man, take care of yourself. Definitely take care of yourself. And, hey, let that shit go, man. I'm gone, man. Beatsbyced.com, Beats by Ced Podcast, and I'm out. Deuces.